Hello there, coming at you today with the chord progression, the 7 chords, and the bass groove inspired by Hotel California. Basically, we're going to talk about where those root notes are, what the intervals are, and what the rhythm is. And we'll probably sum this up pretty quickly in an easy way to understand it. We did lay out these root note foundations in another video, which you can either find in this link up here or down in the description below. That covers the intro along with a baritone melody to go along with it. Pretty cool video, check it out. But we're gonna get right into the nitty-gritty of this. So there's a visual pattern to it. I'm gonna look for my dots along the 4th string from the ground and then the 3rd string from the ground. So that's the E string and the A string. So my first root note, I'm gonna start on the 7th fret or the 3rd dot from the headstock, B. The next root note is gonna be its perfect 5th, the F sharp at the 9th fret of the 3rd string from the ground. So I went from dot to dot. Now I'm going to move down to the next grouping of dots to hit A at the 5th fret of string 4 to E at the 7th fret of string 3. Move it down another grouping of dots, G at the 3rd fret of string 4 and D at the 5th fret of string 3. Then I'm going to throw in the open E or 4th string all by itself up to a different F sharp the 2nd fret of the 4th string from the ground. And that's the main groove, the verse pattern. So it's the intro, it's the verses, and it's the outro. Except for one slightly different part in the outro. So to recap that again, I'm gonna go B, 2, 3 to the F sharp, 2, 3 to the A, 2, 3 to the E, 2, 3 to the G, 2, 3 to the D, 2, 3 open E, 2, 3 F sharp, the lower one, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then with each one of these chords, I'm going to do an interval pattern based off that root note, which is just going to be root 5th octave, which is another way of saying your power chord. So I'm going to find that root for B. And then 1 string towards the ground, 2 frets towards the body is that perfect 5th. Now this isn't another root note. This is being considered part of the B chord. So that's root 5th. And then from the 5th, I'm going to go to the octave, which is going to be on the same fret as the 5th, but 1 string towards the ground. So that's another B note. So B, B, F sharp, B. Rhythm-wise, it's 1 and 2 and. String-wise, it's string 4, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to apply that same idea to every single one of these chords. So that would be B to the F sharp, to the A. Everything just moves around as a shape. E to the G, to the D, to the E, to the F sharp. Now the only one that looks weird is probably the E because we're playing off an open note, but that's just going to go open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, string 4, string 3, and string 2. The second half of the rhythm for that kind of keep it consistent because I played the song with 2 cover bands that happen to have the same drummer. So again, I probably didn't say this before, but this video is to put you in the ballpark to be able to play along with the song or use it in your own cover band or just for your own fun means. All right, so going back to this B chord. So I got my 1 E and a 2 E and. So I'm gonna voice that one. 1 E and a 2 E and. Change it that time. So I'm basically going root, 5th octave, 5th octave, root. And I hit that octave twice. But we get bonus points if we add in a dead note in there, or a couple of dead notes. Feel free to play with this. But I'm going to add 1 dead note. So I'm going to go 1 E and a 2 E and, a 2 E and. Instead of going a 2 E and, a 2 E and. And dead note is just you touch the string lightly and you pluck the string and you just get this dead sound. It's very percussive, it's very cool. But with any of the chords, the G, the A, the E, the B, that start with a root note on the 4th string, I'm always going to end on the 5th. So root, root, 5th octave, 5th octave, root, or 5th octave, 5th, 5th octave, 5th. Any of the chords that start on the 3rd string from the ground, I'm going to go, let's do the F sharp. Root, root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th, root. Root, root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th, root. Throwing a dead note on the 5th on the way back. 1 E and a 2 E and. So we're going to end on the root there. And the root happens to be the 5th of the previous chord. All right, so we'll apply that to every single one of these chords. So B flat, 1, or B natural, 1 E and a 2 E and I usually keep that note short when I end on the 5th. But I'd go a little longer sometimes when I end on the root on string 3. So 1 E and a 2 E and, that's short. 1 E and a 2 E and, longer. 1 E and a 2 E and, short. 1 E and a 2 E and, 1 E and a 2 E and, 1 E and a 2 E and, open. 1 E and a 2 E and, 1 E and a 1 E and a. I think that's how the rhythm goes. Consult the tabs just in case. So when I repeat it, that's how I end the F sharp. 1 E and a, or root, root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th octave. Got that kind of skip beat. But if I'm tying it into the chorus, then I'm going to go root, root, 5th octave, 5th octave, and then I'm going to do a little scale arpeggio run to take me up to the root note that starts the chorus. So that transition is I'm playing the B natural, C sharp, 2nd fret, 4th fret of string 3 from the ground. Then I got an option here. I can go to the open D string. And I'm going to go up by a major 3rd. So open D is the 2nd string from the ground, and up to the major 3rd at the 4th fret of that D string, which is my F sharp note. So B, C sharp, D, F sharp. If I don't want to use the open D, then I will just play 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, and that 5th fret D note on the 3rd string from the ground. So either open or 5th fret. Get you to the same place. But it's going to carry us up to this G note, and we're into the chorus. And the chord progression for the chorus is G to D, and then F sharp to B. And I'm playing this B at the 2nd fret of string 3 from the ground instead of the 7th fret of string 6, but they're the same note. Next time we go around that progression, it still is G to D, and then it's going to be E, open E, to the lower F sharp at the 2nd fret of string 4. All right, so now we're getting to the chorus. We know how to tie it in by playing B, C sharp, D, F sharp, or B, C, D, F sharp. All right, so getting to the chorus, remember B, C sharp, D, F sharp, G. And G is going to start the chorus. And my progression is going to be a reverse arpeggio on a G chord, which we knew was rooted on the 3rd fret of string 4, but I'm going to start from the octave and go octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, slide it up a whole step to transition it to a D power chord. Remember the roots on here, 5th octave, 5th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. I'm going to reverse arpeggio this, octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th. So G is octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, slide up a whole step, D, octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th, and then F sharp. There's our F sharp note, reverse arpeggiate it. So that's 5th octave root, octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, 5th, and then for the B, we're going to bring it to the 2nd section of the chorus by playing the B minor scale, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, or B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, and. It's in the tabs up there. Back to the G chord, same way, reverse arpeggio. D chord. But this time, E reverse arpeggio, octave, 5th root, 5th octave, 5th octave, and then F sharp forward arpeggio or downward arpeggio, however you want to look at it. Root, 5th octave. Then 5th octave, 5th root, and that closes out the chorus. So again, we got G, D, F sharp, B, G, D, E, F sharp. We're back into it. So the only other part that exists in the song is when it gets intense in the guitar solos at the end, is going to follow the same root note progression, B, F sharp, A, E, G, D, E, F sharp. But I'm just going to flip the octave on anything that existed on the 6th string to the higher octave. So I'm going to start with this B at the 9th fret of string 2 from the ground. And rhythm is straightforward, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Move it next door to the F sharp, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Then when we go to this A at the 7th fret, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Move it next door one string towards the ceiling for the E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. To the 5th fret, string 2. That's my G, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. To the D at the 5th fret of string 3, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Move it up a whole step to E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and. Then another whole step to F sharp, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and then back into the main groove. So it's just one progression that it does this on. So again, that is B, F sharp, A, D, G, D, E, F sharp. All right, and if you feel ready with that, go back to the beginning of the video and do a play along. The song's really not at that fast of a tempo. It's at 75 beats per minute. So you should be able to do this. Best to you. Have fun. Come see me for some more music.